Hello Retro Simmers, welcome to West Enemy Sims. My name is Kelvin and how are you doing? And welcome to Raven Creek. And so in this video we are going to take a little tour around Raven Creek, see what are the lots available in Raven Creek, and let's check out the description of Raven Creek. Mention the name Raven Creek will send shivers down the spine. This creek is where the trees are never lush, soft breezes are chilly, and the raven cries are faintly heard. Despite the notorious reputation, some people of a peculiar sort will call this a eerie, idyllic place home. So Raven Creek has 18 lots, 8 of them are residential lots, and another 8 are community lots and 2 apartment lots. So there are a few districts we're going to run through in this neighborhood. So first of all, it's down over here. I will call it the Victorian Valley because the valley itself, this part of the neighborhood itself, has a lot of Victorian style houses. While many avoided to reside in Raven Creek, Victorian Valley prides itself for having beautifully crafted homes adorning the idyllic street. And you shall see how beautiful these architectural styles are in these lots. The first house we're going to check is the charming family. Fascinated by the rumors about women flying on brooms sighted in Raven Creek, Darren and Sabrina are eager to send their daughters to become apprentices of these women. So the charming family itself is based on the TV series called Charm. We have 3 sisters who are witches. So definitely this is inspired from them. So this family definitely has 3 dad and mom and 3 daughters. So we check out the dad of the house. His name is Darren. He does have some relationships outside the neighborhood, which he's friends with some of the dads in the neighborhood. He works as an executive assistant in business career, has a few skills in his hands already. He is an Aries, and his bio says, Darren has always been fascinated with all the magical realm since he was a little boy. However, he doesn't have the faintest idea of what he is getting into. Well, he will soon find out. And check out his wife. Her name is Sabrina. She also has some relationship with the witches of the neighborhood already, so that's kind of nice. She's not employed, but she has a few skills with her already, and she is a Scorpio, and her bio reads, Sabrina aspires to be a great mother and housewife on her own effort, but she can't help herself from using a little magic in her daily chores. Next are one of the daughters. Her name is Viola. She has a relationship with Shane Torres. We shall see him later on in the other videos. She is a student and she works as a golf caddy in a slacker career. She needs mechanical skill to be promoted. She is a Gemini, and her bio reads, Viola loves to help anyone who has problems, even though her plans tend to backfire on her. So she is kind of aspired to be the good one in the family. So the mom is a family sim, dad is a fortune sim, very typical nuclear family kind of dynamic. So Viola is a popularity sim. Next is her sister is Violet. She is a knowledge sim, and she also has relationship with Sean Torres. So his brother instead. She works as a criminal, as a street hawker, few skills in her hands already, alongside a student. She is a Sagittarius, and her bio reads, Violet cannot stand it when things are too calm. She is a little obsessive, chaos, mischief, and the color green. So yeah. She's up to no good. And a little young girl over here, her name is Victoria. She doesn't really know much people in the neighborhood. She's a student, she's a Cancer, and her bio reads, Victoria dreams to become a fairy. Unfortunately, no one told her that that was not the flying magical being she is destined to be. Good luck to her. She is a delulu one. She thought she is becoming a fairy, but apparently not. Her family has other plans for her. So this lot is inspired by a really Gothic kind of style. This Gothic mansion with a aged brick stone walls, with a two-door detailing on the rooftops, with an open porch, wraparound porch at the back, with gargoyles in front, a little fountain in front as well to give a little bit of a front yard. Apparently backyard doesn't have much stuff. Let's check out the inside. The inside we are greeted with a stairway with an L-shaped staircase. Over here we have a really large and really posh looking living room with some bookcases and a antique stereo tucked there. Corner with a chess table with really high chair back, with chairs that are really high back. Over here they have a really nice dining room, fireplace, and a lovely kitchen over here with a bathroom at the back. Upstairs are the bedrooms are. So over on this side, is obviously Violet's one. Even though her name is Violet, but her room is mostly green because it's her favorite color. And then over here we have the parents' bedroom attached to a bathroom over here. And over on this side is Viola's room with mainly purple and Gothic style going on. And at the back is Victoria's room, really girly girl. And I actually added a ballet bar for her because I feel that there's not much stuff for her to do. And yeah, overall very imposing tower as well at the front as a Gothic style mansion. Our next family to check into is the Vamps. After years of searching, the Vamps finally found a home where they can be batty at night. Benjamin and Luna hope their neighbors don't find their nocturnal lifestyle too strange. Okay, here are the Vamps. It's pretty obvious is a family with vampires here. So we have only currently have one of the family members who is a vampire, and this family is actually inspired by the Addams family. So it's a very famous TV show, but only have the dad, the mom, and the two kids as the family members. So we have the Gomez of the Gomez Addams and Morticia Addams with those Wednesday and Pugsley. But I changed the names, so it's just an inspiration of the style. The dad of the house Vamp is Benjamin. He does know quite a lot of people in the neighborhood, but not very close to all of them. He works as a journalist at an internet movie critic. Have a few skills in his hands already. Need cooking skill to be promoted. He is a Capricorn and a popularity sim. So his bio reads, despite his eccentric personality, Benjamin loves entertaining his guests with lavish dinner parties and fine wine. So yeah, he is kind of like want to become a host for dinner parties so that people won't be so intimidated by their family. But will it be successful? We'll need to play to find out. And his wife, Her name is Luna, and she is a bona fide vampire. Also knows quite a few neighbors around her. She is an education career as a teacher's aide. She is a fortune sim, and she does need charisma to be promoted. She is a Virgo, and her bio reads, Luna believes staying under the sun is bad for her skin. Aside from work, she sees no reason to stay outdoors during the day. Yep, she does have a sensitive skin to the sun, so best to put her under the shade as much as possible. And during daytime, she'd rather sleep except going for work. And we have their daughter here. Her name is Thursday. She is a romance sim. She does have relationship with Sean Torres also, and she does have a lot of negative points with charming family. She is a student, a few skills in her hands, particularly the creativity skill. She is a Scorpio, and her bio reads, Thursday is into horror movies and books. She is unapologetic about being her true self and needs no approval of anyone, so she is a total rebel. And her brother's name is Wesley. He is friends with Archer McCann, so we will see him in another video because he lives in another district. Public school student, and he is a Taurus, and his bio reads, Wesley is a total prankster and an adventurer. If the pranks are gross, scary, and involves bugs, the better. So this vampire manor is really inspired by some Gothic style, and as well as a little bit of a medieval approach to it because of these brick walls and very castle-y style kind of look. And I also, on the outside, have a lot of dead trees all around the lot, and at the back we have a really nice garden space for this family to hang out and chill. Also have a chess table for them to play, so with a nice fountain. Also, and you walked in, you have a nice hallway, leads to the little living room area over here, really posh, really grand, with a lot of red. And on the opposite side, we have the little study area with a grand piano, with nice dining room area and a kitchen at the back, and it leads to the back door. So mainly this house, which has black, white and red as the main theme of the house. Moving on upstairs, we have a TV area with a little video game for them to have a little bit of fun. Over here we have the master bedroom with an ensuite bathroom over here. And over here is actually Wesley's room. Yep, he also sleeps in a coffin even though he is not a vampire. And over here is Thursday's room. So initially Thursday's room has the video game and the TV over here, but then I decided to remove it to add an extra bed because far too often the coffin is used by her mom. So, and then in her room there's a secret room passageway to a coffin. So yeah, very grand estate, which explains why they are the richest people in the house, but people don't really visit them because they are vampires, and you will see why, because a lot of people's turn-offs are vampires in this neighborhood. Let's check out one of the empty houses, which is the Victorian Mansion. Okay, this house is actually my first ever speed build that I created back in 2021 during the Halloween season. So yeah, this is brings back a lot of memories. This is the most historical building in this neighborhood, and this house is actually inspired by the Goth family in our Pleasant View, but I just reimagine it how I would design the Goth family house with this Victorian style house. So with the tower over here, with the roofing is kind of crazy, with a lot of sections, a lot of trial and error to do to make it this house work. Yeah, so as you walk into a narrow stairway leading to all the rooms beside it, I'll check out this side, which we have the little living room, sitting area with an easel and also a stereo over here. Over here we have a nice dining room area with a small kitchen at the back. Pally uses the same wallpaper as the kitchen. Back here we have a guest bathroom, and we have a little games room over here, pool table and all. And we also have a really nice study area with a computer table, bookshelves, and a piano. Moving on upstairs, we have a hallway that leads to all the rooms over here. First up, which is the master bedroom, all the red with bed adorning red because it's Bella's favorite color, as well as Mortimer's suit as well, so red is definitely the go-to choice. With an ensuite bathroom over on this side, and over at the back here I would assume it is supposedly Cassandra's bedroom with all the black and Gothic style furnishing. And in the front here, presumably is Alex's room with a lot of kids' toys, with a violin. So yeah, my first ever speed build. A lot has changed over the years. A lot of the styles, I don't really use them anymore. But it's good to remember that this is where I started it all. And it is also kind of a blueprint for all the houses that comes after that for Raven Creek. Next up is the Spooky Manors. It's actually a 4 apartment unit. Alright, this is an apartment building. We have quite very busy landscape over I did so back then. So as you walk into this gated neighborhood, so we have chess tables at the corner over here, and a nice fountain at the corner. And all the houses here are actually surrounded with fencing, centerpiece, statue. Over here we have a little pet cemetery. Little pet cemetery over here, and surrounded by a lot of these houses. These houses look really different from each other, but they're all related to connected to a similar theme, so they don't look too weird when you put them together. So let's look at the first house. A lot of green that's featured in this house, kind of a witchy vibe to it, very bohemian style. We have a bathroom, a lot of dark colors is used. Over on this side is much more of like a cat lady kind of a apartment with a lot of cat pictures and decor around here. All around the house, the kitchen and bath, even along the stairway there's a lot of cat pictures. Upstairs we have a studio loft style bedroom. Actually it's not, this is a bedroom. At the back is more very focused on black and white, very Gothic style. A lot of black and white furniture here, very dark, mysterious Gothic style. L-shaped staircase leading upstairs with musical instruments. So this is, I would assume, is like a musician staying in this house. Also another bathroom over here attached to it. And the final house is more reddish, inspired with shingle decor on the outside. I put a lot of red and a lot of Victorian style furnishing as well. Spiral staircase leading up to the upstairs with a nice piano, everything. And we have a really small but luxurious bedroom with a small study area for the computer to be in, and also the bathroom the side of the hallway. So yeah, this is a very ambitious project to have 4 houses as spooky manors. Last but not least, we have 2-unit apartment called Wicked Manors. So if this is not obvious by now, this 2 houses is actually inspired by the movie Wicked or the Broadway show. So this is when the first part of the movie came out. I actually took an opportunity to build these 2 houses. So very obviously, this pink one is actually Galinda's one with a very lush green lawn around the lot. Pretty artificial as well, with a yellow brick road as her walkway to her house. And over on this side with a dark shingle wood and green roof is Elphaba's house. So with a lot of dead trees around it. Let's look at the inside of Galinda's house first. So this is very obvious, a lot of pink is used. A winding staircase going up with a nice living room attached with a kitchen and dining area, and with a little reading nook at the corner over here. Upstairs you have a gorgeous looking walk-in closet attached to her master bedroom, with a grand piano and ballet bar over here, vanity table, and her wallpaper is absolutely extravagant, with a bathroom at the end of the hallway. On Elphaba's side, we have a really dark academia style with bookshelves and a lot of green, definitely, and dark wood. A chess table at the corner over there, so they can practice chess, with a small kitchen and dining area. Moving upstairs to the spiral staircase, we have a huge bookcase we're greeted by a huge bookcase with a lot of green lights, with a master bedroom here, and we have a secret room to you can do some magic if you have the items. So yeah, the Wicked Manors, only 2 units for this apartment, greatly inspired by the movie and musical. Okay, that's all for this part of the tour of Raven Creek. What do you guys think? Please leave me a comment. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to West Anime Sims for more updates on retro Sims content. The link to download this neighborhood will be down in the description below, as well as in my Tumblr page as well. Please do give that page a follow, and we are still open to membership of Retro Simmers Club, a little over $1 per month, and you can get early access to videos like this, members only posts, shoutouts, and also a cute badge along your name. Anyways, Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video as we explore more of Raven Creek. Bye bye!